So Oddball Magazine is a literary magazine, and we created Oddball Foundation in a few years back in 2020 in order to promote creative advocacy through art. Oddball Magazine is established literary, poetry, art, photography, always pushing the envelope. We're oddballmagazine.com. Oddball Foundation is kind of, we're part of the larger mental health advocacy movement. We're also about social justice, environmental action, and we wanted to do this community event, one for Michael, my nephew, who passed away in October, and one also to kind of give back to the community. So that's what we're about.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, so today, what's going to go on here today? What's all this event going to be? What are we going to see?
So we have registration going on right now. You get a cool T-shirt. We have vendors over here.
Is this the T-shirt?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Michael Cherry Memorial 5K.
Very nice.
And I like to thank our sponsors.
Oh, I like that. Let's get a shot of all the sponsors there.
Yeah.
There they are.
So we're gonna line up over here. We're gonna do the 5K starts over here. We're gonna line up at 10:30. We're gonna go around a couple times around the area, and then afterwards we're gonna have speakers, and then we're gonna have a nice giveaway, and it's gonna be an awesome time. We have speakers from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention here, Fit for Duty. We have This Is My Brave here. We have Symmetry. We have Symmetry Neuro Pathways training, which is an amazing thing. It's neurofeedback. It's incredible. I just use neurofeedback, and it's an incredible thing that you have to check out. So you go over to that vendor booth over there and talk to Britt over at Neurosymmetry. Also, you got the Worcester Railers. They're handing out prizes and stuff like that, and they've been incredibly helpful. Thank you, Mike. The Massachusetts Pirates are here as well. It's really an incredible event. A lot of, it's really cool because a lot of Michael's friends and family and people we haven't seen here since the funeral are here. So it's a really good event, and a lot of people from the community are here, and it's pretty awesome.
How wonderful Mike must realize, all this being done for him. I mean,
it's tough.
Well, that hey, he's gone, but we're doing some good things here in his name. I mean,
you know what? He'd be happy about this, but he also wouldn't want all the fanfare. He just
tell a little bit about Mike. I mean,
so he was funny. He was really funny. He would light up the room when he came in. Good kid.
Yeah.
Good kid. So
you knew him for a long time, right?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm his uncle. So I mean he was born 10.
Was he your first nephew?
He was my first nephew. He was born in 1990. I was 10 when he was 0. I was 20 when he was 10. And he died when he was 27, so I was 37.
27.
So yeah, 27 is really young age to go, and I really think that if people kind of talked about mental health and all the kind of things that go along with anxiety and depression, and
it's so difficult sometimes to talk about it, how to approach somebody and things like that.
Well, that's the idea. The idea is to have a discussion about mental health. This is about advocacy. This is about starting a conversation. It's about having fun with the community, remembering a great kid gone way too soon.
Way too soon.
And I don't even know how I'm going to speak in front of this audience because I wrote something that I can't even read out loud.
Really? Yeah, you can see
because
the emotions
it's going to be so hard. So I just really hope everyone has a fun time at this event.
And also reflects on this too. I mean that what this event's about. I mean, that part.
Yeah, I mean I think the most important part is to visit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We're gonna give them a check, but the point is that they're doing great work for suicidal awareness and even Fit for Duty. What Fit for Duty is James Boomhauer. He's a This Is My Brave speaker, and he is a flight paramedic, and he does really cool peer support for flight paramedics, and a lot of first responders. They have a lot of difficulty with mental health stuff because they're dealing with this stuff on a regular basis. That goes for PTSD, veterans and stuff like that. And everyone coming back, and a lot of people, just like Mike, stiff upper lip, and didn't know that he was having a tough time, and then you know, it can happen to anyone.
Right.
So,
One of the hardest things is to admit that I'm feeling weak. I'm feeling, you know,
Yeah.
we're you know, be strong. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
It's almost like it was instilled in you. To not admit that. If you're hurt, don't show it.
Exactly.
Keep it
Right.
inside.
Right. Yeah.
And you're trying to say, no,
Talk about it, you know?
Let it out, you know. And
Yeah.
you know, I think in a way by showing how weak you are is showing how strong you are.
Exactly.
In a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think showing compassion and empathy, especially during COVID, is
Sure.
incredibly helpful. You know, a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. You know, I've heard the phrase, you know, we're not all in the same boat. We're in maybe yachts or canoes or cruise lines or whatever, but we're all in boats. You know, we're all
right.
dealing with this COVID pandemic together, and I'm so glad people could come out. You know, it's a safe event. Everyone's not like too close to each other, but
Right,
it's kind of
outdoors.
it's outdoors. It's a beautiful event, and it's more about just like have this conversation about mental health.
Well, I'm Michael's aunt. Thank you. Michael committed suicide, and today we are trying to bring awareness to suicide prevention. We're doing this in memory of Michael. It's a walk, run, crawl, however you want to do it, gathering. And again, my goal here is to bring light to the fact that you might not think that somebody's got a problem. For Michael, he actually took us out of his life. Like, he stopped answering calls, he stopped texting, and he was in Florida. He distanced himself from us.
He was in Florida, so you weren't really even aware of.
No, whatever was going on in his life, he actually distanced himself from us, preparing us, I think, for what he was planning to do. And as a aunt and his mother, and you know, even bystanders would say, just let him be, just let him do his thing.
Oh, Tim's incredible, man. He's an incredible author, good friend of the foundation. Great guy. Yeah, he's here for the 5K. He's super excited.
Yeah, I started running for the first time in April, and I had this race circled. The second, this is my first 5K ever.
No kidding. The shape you're in. This is you started running for the first time.
Yeah,
I would think
I was not in this shape when I started running in April.
because you're in good shape.
25
You're in the shape of a
pounds, so I'm ready.
Don't get me. I'm not in good shape. It's okay.
Yeah,
Working
I'm
on
saying, see, if he said, yo, I haven't been, this is my first run.
This is also Chad Prenzo, who's a good friend of Tim Gager.
That's right.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Chad.
5K.
Good luck, guys. I'll be here waving and mocking you the whole way from the microphone. There we go. And then you can beat me up later.
Exactly.
Michael was my stepson, and so I just thought it was a great way to remember him. It was an event that sort of a bittersweet event, Nobody ever wants to be it or have a need to be here, but hopefully it'll raise some awareness,
Of course.
and prevent it from happening to another family. So.
And hey, we've all, even yourself, have gone through depression, and sometimes, we need to say it's okay to talk about this. It's okay to.
Yeah, I think that it's certainly one of those things where if we can bring some awareness to it, it will certainly help highlight the issues and the problems that are out there.
And being in this moment, how does this moment feel to you? What's going on here right now? What you see?
I
What's your
think it's
thoughts?
great that everybody's come together for Michael, especially
Come on in.
especially
Come on in.
her.
And tell who's her?
This is my stepdaughter. She drove 5.5 hours to be here. 5.5 hours.
Wow.
Came from New York.
That
Yeah.
is amazing. That is amazing
Yeah.
for the support there.
Lots of support. It's good. That's key.
Does this help? Does this help you as well? I mean,
It does. Yeah,
you
it
never
does
get-
help.
Yeah.
It
I
helps.
mean, to see
To know-
the love that's being generated, and
Yes,
maybe the
and that
hope of
people don't forget
future.
Michael.